We're situated about 8 miles west of New York City at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. Today it's week 4, and we've got what should be a great one here, as it'll be the LA Chargers taking on the New York Giants. On the visiting sideline, their head coach. His guys flew across the country for this one. Always tough to play in the early slate of games when making that trek. On the other side, Giants head coach Brian Daboll. His guys ready to show out in front of the home. 3-0 versus 0-3. Will current form hold? We'll find out as we're off in week 4. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. So here are the Giants ready to start their initial drive of the game. Leading him out is their rookie quarterback, the young man out of Ole Miss.
And when you watch young men come into the league, you know they're not going to continue to be the same quarterback they were in college. You expect to see improvement, but you do see many of the same attributes. This guy, even as a rookie, a lot of poise, understands the offense. He's fully in control out there. To me, he has the makings of a real field general type of a player, someone who doesn't get rattled when the pressure's on.
Gotta hope that's not a sign of things to come as they face an early second and long. Throwing his dart. He'll get that to his tight end, Theo Johnson. A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7.
Brings up 3rd down.
Here's Dart. Dancing to his left. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards the play.
That's good for a New York Giant. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
As we both know, there was a lot that went into why they made him their first-round pick this year, and part of it was what they saw in college, his playmaking ability when things break down. As soon as he saw he wasn't getting a lane to throw.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Deion Henley. And the Chargers are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield. That's not one that he's going to want to remember, but he had to get it out of the way at some point, his first career interception.
And if he's the guy that they think he is, he's not laughing it off, but he's also not going to let it affect him as the game proceeds. He's going to go back out there, still be the same confident kid, the reason that they drafted him, and go out and play.
Here are the Chargers ready to go on offense, led by their first-round pick in 2020. The man out of Oregon, Justin Herbert.
And when you see Justin Herbert, all you think about is he's easily one of the most talented quarterbacks in the NFL. He can make every throw, knows how to think his way through every game. And now, the regular season success needs to carry over into the postseason.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. Herbert now. Wide open, it's Allen, complete. From the 46, here's 2nd down and 5.
A gain of 15 brings up 2nd down at the Giants' 46-yard line.
On the ground, this is Amari and Hampton. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here. 3rd and 5. Herbert. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Charger first down.
It's a gain of 10, and the Chargers first down.
On 1st down, it's Hampton. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 11 carries, 51 yards, and a touchdown.
Well, to no one's surprise, he gets an early rep right there, and they've been playing their best ball this season as they built this winning streak, and that includes the ground game, where he's kept the offense productive and put them in position to win ball games. The question now is, can this defense that he's facing do what others haven't and finally put a stop to this streak?
From the 29, here's 2nd and a couple. Now Herbert off the bootleg. Got a man, and he hits him in stride.
Herbert's pass complete to Hassan Haskins. A gain of 3 on the play.
First carry of the game for Hassan Haskins. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
Brings up second and 12 at the 27-yard line.
Here's Herbert. To the right side and intercepted. It's Deonte Banks with it. And the Giants are going to have it here at their own 15. So this is something we didn't see at all from this offense in the victory last week. That's a turnover. They didn't have any, but giving the ball away here in the opening quarter.
I love the surprise in your voice because it's exactly what you stated. Didn't see it last week, but it was a key to their win. And it'll be a key to this game as well, protecting the football. Didn't get it done there.
Now the former Sun Devil, it's Cam Scatterboo. And let me tell you, that wasn't as easy as it looked. Dancing away and moving forward for 6 yards. From the 21, here's a second and 4.
Brings up second and 4.
Devin Singletary with his first carry of the game. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. That one a first down pickup of 8.
And the Giants first down. First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. Now Dart. His throw incomplete.
Intended for
Here's second and 10.
Incomplete. It's now second and 10.
Play action now. Dart. Here's Johnson with a reception. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
That's good for a
A
Giants.
play fake, and now it's Dart. Open man, that's Malik Neighbors. Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
That's another Giants.
They go play action with Dart. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
And here's a handoff out of the gun. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
Taken down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It's
Dart.
third down and 6.
Oh, and that is incomplete. The LA defense up the snuff in coverage there. Pushes this to fourth down.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
On fourth down, on is Graham Gano for the Giants field goal. This will be from 49 yards out. And the 38-year-old vet able to split the uprights. And the Giants are off now to a 3-0 lead. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
The Chargers get set to go here for their second drive. Their second drive here of the ballgame, Charles. Remember last time they threw the interception, but the defense held up. It bent a little but didn't break, only giving up the 3 points.
Yeah, obviously they left some points on the table there their last time out, but boy, they have to thank their defense for holding the opposition just 3 after they threw the pick. Their turn now. Back out on the field, put together a good drive, and get some points of their own.
They'll see about converting this 3rd and 8.
It's a gain of 2 yards.
Justin Herbert looking to pass. That is caught. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That goes for a gain of 31.
A gain of 31 yards. First down, Chargers.
So the drive takes him into Giants territory now. 1st and 10 at the 43. Play action. It's Herbert. And his throw's going to be incomplete. 2nd and 10.
Incomplete. It's 2nd down and 10.
They'll bring the tight end in motion right. Herbert going to give to Hampton. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. Plays like we just saw there. That's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game, but it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go and make the tackle right away.
And this is a beauty as that ball's going to angle out at the 6-yard line. The New York set to take the field. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's up past the 10 to about the 12. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he'll take this one only up to about his 13-yard line. 2 yards still to go. 3rd down now.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Throwing. Dart. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he will get the 1st down as he's up to the 20-yard line.
A gain of 6. That's good for a Giants 1st down. 1st and 10 at the
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Ready to roll for the 2nd quarter from MetLife Stadium. The Giants with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. On play action, here's Dart. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. They couldn't contain Deshaun Hand that time as he gets home for the sack.
Tremendous read and reaction by the defensive tackle. And frankly, partner, it's not that often the DTs have that type of easy access back to the quarterback. Never bought the play action fake.
So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. To throw is Dart. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation. From the gun, Dart. That is incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's 4th down.
Well, if nothing else, they were able to pick up 1 first down on this drive and get it away from their own goal line, but not much happening after that, and it leads to a punting situation.
Returnable here for Davis. It'll be a 44-yard punt, 6 on the return. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. Here's the Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. And the results for them have not been strong to this point. 2 drives have ended in a turnover and then a punt.
So would it be too snarky for me to say that they've shown improvement? Because you had two drives with turnovers. Now they punted it away, so at least they didn't turn it over. So that's good, right?
You're going to get some angry users reaching out to you on social media.
Well, I don't mean to be. I was actually looking for the positive. Silver lining, you know.
And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Good work after the catch. Gets him 15 and a first down.
15. First down, Chargers.
A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
Incomplete. Brings up second and 10.
Herbert, quick pass out wide. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
Downfield. Offense.
Yeah, you only get a 1-yard buffer there from the line of scrimmage, and he got downfield a little too far, and the flag came out.
Second down.
To the air again, Herbert. He'll get this complete to Trey Harris.
Herbert's pass.
That's a gain of 11. Would have been a first down if not for that penalty moments
It's a
ago.
gain of 11. And it's third down.
The offense on third down, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. And that is incomplete. Credit the Giants defense that time in pass coverage. 4th down.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about, and you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away. Well, this winds up an empty possession. Everything looked okay. He just never got the ball on target, and knowing him, he'll be disappointed with that effort.
So now the Giants set to take over on offense. They are trying to snap that 3-game losing streak, on top so far with the football here, 1st and 10. So after the missed long field goal attempt, this offense set up nicely at the 44-yard line. To throw now, Dart. That's complete. It's Neighbors. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. They'll look to throw here on first down. It's caught on the right side by Robinson. From the 41, here's 2nd down at 7.
Out of bounds at the 41-yard line. A 3-yard pickup.
Throwing his Dart.
2nd and 7.
Wide open receiver, complete. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers 14. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Nowadays, this has become routine, hasn't it? That was a heck of a route there by the tight end. A great double move for a big-time catch downfield.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. From the 9, 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Here's Dart. Touchdown! Malik Neighbors, his first touchdown on the year. And they are able to add on to their advantage. That pass also evens the ledger for the rookie quarterback. Had the interception earlier, and now he gets the touchdown throw.
The ideal touchdown-interception ratio is, what, 3-to-1 for the best quarterbacks? But he's a rookie. Just getting back to even is a big deal. Increases the confidence his teammates have in him as he tries to become their leader.
Extra point try, good by Gano. And the lead grows to 10-0.
Gano to kick off for New York.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Here comes the Chargers offense now back out onto the field. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
Back to Hampton on first down. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on their early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
A shotgun snap for Herbert. Open man here is Conklin. Now a 3rd and 6.
A gain of 7 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Herbert now. He's got his target. That's complete. Brian Dable reaching for that challenge flag, and he's going to have the officials review this call. Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide. And I got to say, watching it in real time, it was awfully close.
Yeah, it certainly looked like a heck of a catch because he didn't appear to bobble it, which could complicate things. But even with the benefit of replay, that's pretty tight.
Well, here's the call. So the challenge there does not go their way. This will indeed remain a completed pass. A short throw to Conklin, the tight end. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
On the pickup brings up 2nd and 2.
Up the middle, it's Hampton. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
1st down, Los Angeles.
Yeah, once more, strong running. Excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
Haskins now on 1st and 10. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15. Now 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Out of the gun, they'll run with Hampton. And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. They missed a field goal on their last drive. Here they need something to even get into field goal range on 3rd down. Out of the gun, Herbert. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And the Chargers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll work inside here, Hampton. And he is going to lose yardage here. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's a loss of 1.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
Herbert off of play action. Open man, it's Johnston. Touchdown, Chargers.
Touchdown.
A great play there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Chargers have got it back to within a score. Well executed there offensively. Defense looked a little confused, but he found his receiver, and that one good for 6 points.
And the payoff we just saw there tells us how many times they ran this play in practice over the past few weeks because they executed that flawlessly right here on game day when the situation arose.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Their quarterback in this offense heading back out to the field. He threw a touchdown pass last time they had it. And he'll look to get him in the end zone again here as they start with a 1st down. They'll start by running the option to the right. And he'll push his way forward to about the 32. This 2nd and 4.
Henry on the tackle. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Now they'll run on the draw. And this will be a Giants first down as the tackle made at about the 38.
A gain of 6. And a Giants first down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7 our score. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now Dart. That one finds Hyatt. And he's brought down. Give him 18 there, and the Giants have a first down.
That's good for a Giants first down. 1st and 10 at the
Good strong throw and catch
line.
right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
That's caught left side by Neighbors. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
Out of bounds at the 38-yard line. A 6
Throwing from the gun here, Dart.
2nd and 4.
Throws to his man on the out route. It's complete. That's Robinson.
A gain of 10 yards. That's good for a Giants first down.
This one hauled in, and again it's Robinson.
Pass.
Now it's 2nd and 10.
Robinson.
Dart. This is caught by Robinson. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half.
Another New York Giants. 1st and goal at the 9-yard
Again,
line.
he'll drop to throw. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts
A 4-yard gain.
as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Throwing, Dart. And it's caught. Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. The ball mere inches from the white line on 3rd and goal. Scatterboo. No gain on the play, and what to do now on 4th and goal.
Stopped short of the goal line.
This is a long drive offensively. Wouldn't you hate to end this with just 3 points?
Doesn't it feel like during a ball game you have certain narratives going on and there's certain drives that seem to take on just a bit more importance than others? This feels like one of those, doesn't it? To me, 3 points here, a major letdown. This is the time to go and put 6 on the board.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
The Charger drive about to get going. And only 6 seconds on the clock, so time likely for just one play. A short throw to Conklin, the tight end. So halftime straight ahead. Let's get you down to the Sunshine State and Scott Hansen with our EA Sports halftime report.
To kick off for New York.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
At their own
Out comes the Chargers as they'll go on offense now to start this 3rd quarter. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the 3rd quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
On the handoff, it's Hampton. And he will force his way forward for a yard or 2, but I have a good feeling this will be coming back.
Offense.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. give here to Hampton. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. See the athleticism there of Brian Burns stopping him behind the line.
Second down at the 29-yard line.
Throwing on second and long. Herbert on the out route. He finds Johnston. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35.
5 yards on the play. And it's third.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Over the middle and caught by McConkey. And he can only manage to get this to the 45-yard line. Well short of the first. Here's J.K. Scott now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. Fair catch called for right around the 11-yard line. A 40-yard punt, no return. And the Giants' drive will start from deep in their territory with a 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. This is 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
They'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And a very short pickup there across the 15 to the 16. 3rd down and 6.
2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 6.
To throw is Dart. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. Able to find a lot of empty space there, picking up the 1st down at a 21-yard gain.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Hey, we working up the wide receiver. We working.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Open man left side. It's a tight end. Manhurts. From the 42-yard line, here's a 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 42-yard line.
They'll try and run this one right up the gut. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. 46 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game.
1st down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that 1st half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Tough spot looking at 2nd and 16 here after the big loss. He'll drop to throw. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. Now play number 8 on this drive, and they need 9 yards to pick up the 1st on 3rd.
Brings up 3rd and 9.
They'll set up a throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Here's Jamie Gillen now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. This one will sail out of bounds. It'll depend on the spot here. And the side judge says that went out at the 7-yard line. And the Chargers offense back out and ready to go. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old-school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is, can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive. Here's Herbert. And this one finds McConkey. And they work this out past the 25.
Complete to Ladd McConkey. It's a gain of 20. First down, Chargers.
A draw play, Hampton. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line. It's a pickup of 3.
From the shotgun, here's Herbert. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up third down. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. So a change of possession here on the punt. And it'll be Giant football, 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together. And a quick throw out wide, caught by Robinson. And they'll come up 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7. At the 30-yard line.
On a jet sweep, it's Robinson. Oh, and this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away.
On the stop. A loss of 2 yards. It's
throwing his dart. And it's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds. So a big call there that brings up 4th. Here's Jamie Gillen now as he's on to punt for New York. The call for a fair catch, and it's made at about the 23-yard line. The Chargers offense and Justin Herbert getting set for this next drive. And he's been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been totally taken apart, and that is borne out in his numbers. He's been terrific all game long. The drive begins with a carry by Hampton. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Here's a 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 26-yard line.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Here's Herbert. They'll set up the screen to Hampton. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
8-yard pickup. And the Chargers first down.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. And the giant rush gets home as down he goes. Chauncey Golston. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. Well, on that one, they go with a play fake, CD, but I don't think anybody really was fooled. All eyes were fixated on the quarterback, and they got him to the ground.
And to run this play successfully, you've got to make sure that everyone is doing their part. You actually have to sell this play. You've got to sell the run action. Otherwise, why do you stop at the running back? You just run straight for the quarterback and put him on the ground.
And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. And that's going to be incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Here's J.K. Scott now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. Fair catch called for and taken right near the 30-yard line. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Looking to put a drive together. To throw now, Dart. That one taken in by Neighbors. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 11. That's good for a Giants first down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Open target here, Darius Slayton. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. Now Dart.
Brings up second and
left side, he's got Robinson. And he is down at the 48. A pickup of 4 that started at 148-yard line and ended at the other.
Brings up third and 1.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we've played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back now here in East Rutherford. It's the Giants with the football and also the lead as we get set to start quarter number 4. They'll try and sneak it here. And I don't think he got there. No, they stop him right where it all started. Only a yard on the sneak, not enough. And he's a few inches short for 4th down. Here's Jamie Gillen now as he's on to punt for New York. And now where will the side judge stop his walk? That's the question. He says it crossed out of bounds at about the 17-yard line. And the LA offense ready for this next possession. Their defense accomplished step 1 of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a 4th quarter lead. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. And to the right side here, it's Allen. And this offense on 3rd down today, not quite 50%, 4 for 9. This is 3rd and 4. Herbert now. And that is incomplete.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
Here's J.K. Scott now, as he's on for the 5th time here today. Fair catch signaled for and taken just shy of the 30-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. They'll start this drive out on the ground. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
He's brought down at the 31. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
They'll look to throw. Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line. We're holding on to the lead at this stage in the 2nd half. Those are the types of plays you really want to try and stay away from.
And when you're a rookie, keeping your focus is something that you still have to work on all the time because there's so many distractions around you between the crowd noise and your coaches and your teammates. But the other part, you've got to learn how to finish. It's the 2 F's for a rookie quarterback.
A run. Here's Hampton. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. And the trend continues here in the 4th like it was in the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. He's had nowhere to run.
And you're probably thinking to yourself, why do they keep feeding him the football? Well, they trust him first and foremost. They do believe that over time he might actually pop one of these runs. The bottom line is he takes care of the ball well for them, so they'll keep handing it to him.
They come up on a 1st and goal and most likely 4-down territory as they need a touchdown and the PAT for the lead. Now the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. 2nd and goal from inside the 5.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and goal.
Haskins is not going to advance very far. He'll be stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Made by Bobby Okereke.
And he's in for a Charger touchdown.
Touchdown.
Keenan Allen from 3 yards out. And the Chargers are an extra point away from taking the lead here in the 4th. Had the option to hand that one off or run it himself, but instead, a really easy quick pass.
I like the way they made a decisive decision and got it right to the receiver. One move later, he's in the end zone.
A very important extra point there, up and good. And they have taken the lead here in this fourth quarter.
13.
The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Back on offense, New York gets set to take over. And now they'll look to answer working from behind. And remember, this offense has sputtered yet to score here in the second half. They'll need to change that here. They'll start on the ground here on first down. Nowhere to go that time. Might have gotten a yard up to the 25. From the 25, here's a 2nd and 9. Looking to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A big pickup of 38.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. A give up the middle to Singletary. They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. Now 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up
Dart.
2nd and 3.
There's a short one to the tight end, Johnson. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers 17-yard line.
A gain of 12
They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
17-yard line.
They're going to try the jet sweep. Robinson with it. And this is not going to work as planned. He's going to be met and dropped behind the line of scrimmage. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Back to throw. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage.
A gain of 5 brings up 3rd and 6.
Dart from the gun on 3rd down. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
That's another Giants first down. 1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
What's the run? Hey, it's time to eat.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal.
At the 3-yard line.
They'll try again. And this time he'll run into a wall right at the 4-yard line. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted. Okay, I'm not quite sure how to judge that one. Maybe didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
Yeah, 4th quarter. Maybe you do start to watch as the arm there, the leg's still there. This has been a tough game. Gano's kick is good. And they have taken the lead here in the 4th quarter. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
And he'll be stopped up at the 25. L.A. readies for its next possession. And now they find themselves trailing following the field goal. Still a good amount of time in this fourth quarter, but this drive very well could determine the outcome of this ball game. Justin Herbert looking to pass. He'll dump this off to Hampton, complete. And he's not even able to get back to the line of scrimmage. Now there's also a flag down, and it's in the area of holding. They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. Now it's Herbert. Open man here is Conklin. It's a big play, yet amazingly, because of how far they had to go, they're still looking at a second down here.
Brings up second down at the 33-yard line.
On the ground, this is Hampton. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. They'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down.
Third down.
Back to throw here, Herbert. Short throw to Disley. And he is going to have the Chargers' first down. It won't be by much. He needed 3, and he got 3, barely. But the mark shows first down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Herbert. Right side, he has Johnston.
Herbert's pass.
2 minutes remain, and that's our score differential as well. 2 points here in the fourth quarter. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. They come up on a second down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down the wire. He finds his target, Allen. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 40.
19 yards. First down, Chargers.
He has been terrific today, hasn't he?
Yeah, absolutely. Running flawless 2-minute drill right here. This has been quarterbacking 101 with a flourish.
Throwing, Herbert. A short throw to Conklin, the tight end. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Herbert looking for Allen. He's got him on the slant. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. That one complete to McConkey. The Giants going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Catch number 100 for his career right there, and it's good enough to keep the chains moving. Herbert. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll get it with still 1:20 left to go in the game.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
Now Herbert. He's got it. Well, the crowd here at MetLife Stadium in full roar. 3rd down. On the give, this is Hampton. They needed 2. They could only get 1. 4th down.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
And his kick is indeed good. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. So he's able to come through in a hostile environment, and you'd have to imagine that's the game winner.
Yeah, how about that? In the way that this game's gone, you think they really wanted to get to overtime and take their chances there? They wanted to get this thing done. When you're the visitor, you don't want to play into overtime. You want to knock it down, get it done, and go home.
Connects with Slayton. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49.
That's good for a
A fun, close ball game comes to an end. On that last play, Charles, they were on the wrong side of midfield. They needed something near a miracle, and they couldn't get it done.
Yeah, the effort, that was good. Very good, in fact. They were just a little too far out to get a decent look at the end zone for that last opportunity. Couldn't get it done, but a nice game overall.
So for the Chargers, hey, they finish a perfect month of September as they move to 4-0 on the new campaign. And they'll get another road date next week. Meanwhile, for the Giants, they'll sink now to 0-4. And they'll try to turn things around next week as they have a matchup in New Orleans against the Saints.